What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given, and today we're going to take a look at a game from my live stream last night. Doing a little bit more live streaming, trying to get back into that, and really appreciate all of the people that came and hung out with me last night to cheer me on live and kind of grief me as I have the chat vote for which hero they want to see me play, and for this one, everyone chose to see me play Mad Catter. Let's see how I do. I knew there were going to be some votes for Mad Catter as well, just because that one is a little bit more silly, a little bit more random. It looks like Mad Catter takes it. And interestingly, Shrink Spell is not as good on Mad Catter. So I'm going to go for Sherwood Sure Shot, because that will allow us to next turn roll and make use of Mad Catter's ability. So I think that that's slightly better in this instance than just using the Shrink Drink. I could be wrong though. Okay, we give Zippy a free trigger there, a little bit awkward. Could pick up a pair, but I'm just going to go for raw stats. We're going to Shard of the Ice Queen. Not super excited about the Black Cat, but I am excited about a Cinderella. That's just a nice character to be able to pick up, so getting the +2/+2 on it is doubly nice. And I think we lock onto Forbidden Fruit as Mad Catter, because it ticks down on Cindy, and it gives us a roll which we can then use to pick up a character with +2/+2 on it. So I think that is the way to go. Okay, Wonder Waddle doing some Wonder Waddle things. A spinning gold to start off the game. Pretty nice. I do like the blind mouse. I might pick up this blind mouse here. And then roll. Yeah, why not? Okay, wind up grabbing this, but I just like Blind Mouse on Mad Catter because you wind up rolling a little bit more, and that somewhat increases your chances of just finding all the mice. So I think that's a fine way to find direction to go into. This is probably best. I wonder if we get pushed into dwarves yet again. I haven't played Storybook Brawl in a few days, so I think I'm kind of, I don't know, like getting my Storybook Brawl foo back a little bit in this stream. And this was kind of meant to be a test stream, though. I'm having fun, so we're keeping it going here. Take some damage there from the tiger. Definitely a little bit of an awkward combat. This is great. This is great. And then I guess I'll roll and lock. Sure. Just grab this first, just in case. Wow. Okay, there's some luck. Last game we were rolling hard for XP, and we did find some. Just took us an extra second there. But that is a really good hit. So now I will roll and lock onto a Lonely Prince. Okay, that's not bad. Next turn we can pick up Lonely, we can pick up Sure Shot, then we can Luna's Grace and roll. There's some options. We could also pick up the Prized Piggy or the Princess White. A lot of different reasonable options, I think. Let's maybe do this. I don't think there's a universe where we double slay with the Brave Princess, but maybe they cast like Earthquake or something. Ooh, we're going to backline it and then lose it to a baby dragon. That would be embarrassing. No, okay, we do potentially grab the double slay with the backline Brave Princess. Go here. Ooh. No, it's still not quite going to work, but we'll wind up tying. Cute though. Cute that it almost happened. Alright, so we definitely grab that. Does seem like we could sell off the Blind Mouse, pick up Sure Shot and Prized Pig. Or we could use Luna's Grace. Could also use Luna's Grace to keep the prized pig around. It's awkward because we don't know what this treasure is going to be. But extra gold going into 4.0 is kind of cool. It's awkward not flipping this, but Cursed Throne. Cursed Throne, not super exciting. Maybe we try a Dark Contract. We've played with Boiling Beaker like multiple times so far today. No, I'm still going to go Boiling Beaker because maybe we find a Crystal Ball off this Brave Princess. So we'll want to be in mages. A little bit greedy, of course, but that's the play I would make if I wasn't streaming. So that's the greedy play that I'm going to go for here regardless. And we did take a little bit of damage for our greed. We also did not slay with the Brave Princess, which is annoying. And do we go for... I mean, this is a 7/7, so I guess it's good enough. Oh, and it also flips the frog, yeah. And we could sell off 2 things after a roll. Oh, I would have loved it to hit the Feasting Dragon. I still might pick up Feasting Dragon, just because this is still 3.2. Yeah, we're going to pick up Feasting Dragon here. I think that's just better. I mean, this isn't horrible, a 4/7 Darkwood Creeper, but I think we can just do better at this stage of the game. And if we can get strong next turn, which I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but there are some instances where Mad Catter can get really strong characters on level 4. Specifically anything ranged, really. So if we can get the Mad Catter buff on a ranged character, then there's a chance we start to keep the prized pig around, which means that it pays for itself to kind of go a little bit harder looking for that specific strategy. We'll see how that works out here. That's an awkward combat hit. We do get the Slay, so that's nice. And then we keep the Feasting Dragon. That doesn't mean anything to me, though. Fanny, not super exciting. This is actually pretty good just to ensure that we connect on the Brave Princess. And then we have 3 rolls to find a good Mad Catted character. And that is one. That is one. So that's hard to turn down. We could also just take a second here to sell 2 things and buy the King Arthur. Though I think better use of our time is to just, for econ, buy a tier 2 character and then plan on using the end next turn. Move that around. So we're going to grab a tier 3 treasure here. Crystal Ball, pretty fabulous for us because we get to pick up a Crystal Ball, then we get to the end something, and then we're level 5 with a Crystal Ball and a Boiling Beaker. And that's a pretty good avenue to explore. So I like that. In general, a tier 3 treasure going into level 5 is always good because that allows you to use Crystal Ball and find Aeon, or Treasure Map and find a tier 5 triple. So both of those are really good options that could potentially win you a lobby. So interested in both of those things. My opponent with a ranged character, going to make things a little bit awkward, but I guess we take 7. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then our tier 3 is going to be neither. Awkward. Well, we do have a bunch of royals to make the court wizard work. We didn't grab the bonus stats on it, though. Guess we'll just sting. A few different options for the sting, even. So we could play the mummy in that slot, or we could play the feasting dragon. I think I like the feasting dragon. It's a little bit greedier. And then we just play the court wizard, sell 2 things, and suppose we'll rip the mummy up. Okay. A little bit awkward to toss the mummy so soon, but it's a pretty strong board still. And we're up 2 XP. Lancelot activates pretty easily right now. Probably not playing this Feasting Dragon for too much longer, though. And if we find another Court Wizard, we could even put a Court Wizard in that first slot just to really get some nice triggers off of it, though obviously it's a little bit more open to disruption in the front row there. But we'll see how this works out for us. Cindy's going to get, or not going to get a trigger for us, but our other characters should, and that should be enough to beat the donkey. Let's see. Yeah, bonus attack should carry us here through nicely. Okay, now we're getting +5/+5. And we got the chance to pick up 2 level 6 characters, so let's do that. Alright, they're not good ones. But I think we still take a Burning Beard here. Could also do this. Maybe. Let's do this for now, though. Then let's throw in some Catter rolls. Well, Darkwood Creeper plus Burning Beard is a combo. And the game seems really keen on making us play this combo. It's silly. It's silly, but let's try it. It's not something that you typically try to make work. So anything like Ring of Meteors is now really exciting for Court Wizard, though don't have to go out of our way to do that. Also, just Court Wizard Boiling Beaker is probably something that I'm not taking enough advantage of in all of my games today, but this one included. We'll see how big we can make this Burning Beard, though. Ooh, Ring of Meteors right off the rip, and we're going to have some more here as my opponent is playing a monster book. No, they take it out with the Fireball. Awkward. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get any more bonus attacks because that was a really well-timed Fireball for my opponent. Another Ring of Meteors, but we no longer have the Court Wizard. We had some cool setup stuff there, but unfortunately it didn't work out. And you know, I was thinking we should have kept that prized pig, but we tossed it, and now we don't get to make use of it this turn, which is a little bit weird. Juliet with +5/+5 on her is quite good. However, I think I just roll Masquerade Ball and look at another 6 before we're level 6 next turn. I'll buy this if it's Lancelot. Oh, Baba Yaga. I don't think Baba Yaga does enough with any of our other cards here. The Pumpkin also almost doesn't do enough, though I think I'll still take it, just because we're going to be level 6 next turn. This helps bridge us into trees a little bit. So let's go for that. And then we'll just finish off the turn with one more roll, and we grab a Lance with the Mad Catter trigger. So all of our characters have +2/+2 right now, so Lance is going to immediately activate in that Sting slot. And you know what? Up against the Ghost, I should play both Arthur's and the Darkwood Creeper. Next turn, I'll buy this Lance, and then I'll start rolling for trees and stuff. It's probably the plan. Medusa, gonna take out one of our Royals, but we're not gonna have a problem up against the Ghost here, so that's fine. We're not gonna have a problem, are we, Ghost? I didn't think so. Get some nice Darkwood Creeper triggers onto the Burning Beard. It's cute. It's fun to do some things that you aren't otherwise going for, you know? We need another character to play on this board right now, but see if we can find it. All right, there's the Romeo to the Juliet that we had. You know what? I think for this turn, we actually just play this. I think that we have to pick up Ashwood Elm. I would love to go for the Sugar and Spice on the Court Wizard. Give that some nice bonus stats, but I mean, I think we have to play, like, we're going to transition into trees, and we're going to take an Econ Treasure here from the Lancelot. So the only question is, what do we sell to pick up this Ashwood Elm? Do we just sell the Frog Prince? Do we sell... Could maybe get away with just playing the Pumpkin anyways, so maybe we do sell the Frog, and that allows us to hang on to the Darkwood Creeper and potentially gain a little bit more stats out of that, despite the fact that it's not super exciting. The other thing we could have done is locked and hoped for Ambrosia off of Lancelot, but it would have been a lot of econ to give up if we miss. And, like, we still want options for, like, Staff of the Old Toad. And I think I might have said Ambrosia. I meant Hand of Midas. So there you go. Ooh, Reduplicator Mordred. That's cool. Reduplicator to multi-summon there. Cool combo. Court Wizard, are you going to be enough? I don't imagine so. We almost had a really good attack there, though. Yeah, we're going to wind up taking a wee little bit of damage. 9 down to 11. Not the best place, but some good treasures here. Hand of Midas, I think, will really allow us to get into some good stuff here. So now we've got a Burning Beard, an Elm. I could take a pumped up Lady of the Lake. I don't hate that. So play that. I don't think a pumped up Lady of the Lake is that bad. I'm going to grab that. I sold a bigger Arthur than I needed to, but... Alright, and I'll sell 5 more things. Okay, this was a pretty quick transition into trees, but quite strong indeed. Not going to worry about crocking the pumpkin, just going to roll for Ashwood Elms and Echo Woods. And of course, I'll take one more Burning Beard, grab the tier 6 treasure. Lady of the Lake, a little bit out of place here, but she's going to give some nice stats to the Ashwood Elm and then to all of my Burning Beards. Is this going to be enough? Let's see. There's a lot of trees for this early in the game, and it's feeling pretty strong. But my opponent also has a pretty nice comp here. What's in the pumpkin? We get a whole board of tier 5 characters. Not too bad. Not too bad. Their ranged character, like I said, going to be pretty good, but we will be able to take them down here and grab a win. Break up their 3-game win streak. Wonder Waddle is the one that is really win streaking right now, though. So, Green Knight might be better. We could pick up Green Knight, sell off both of these two things, and Evil Twin the Green Knight. I think the pumpkin saved us and we need to hang on to the pumpkin here. But I think I'm willing to make this play. Math works on that, right? Yeah. All right, let's do this. It's a lot more health on Ashwood Elm. It now gives us another different target for a tier 6 treasure. And I think these are both going to have 50 attack and 30 health. I think that might be a little bit better than... Wait, why is this one so much weaker? Oh, this one was from the shop, so it has +4/+4. Why does it have +4? Oh, because I Boiling Beakered it. It's got +2 from being in the shop and then +2 from getting a Boiling Beaker. That's funny. Okay, trees are good against dwarves if we have outscaled them, which we have. So that's a free win. And next turn, we're probably fighting the Wonder Waddle, who is on a 7-win streak. So I want to be as strong as I possibly can for that fight. And hopefully that means grabbing a tier 6 treasure right now. Or if not, I'll use a Pigomorph or something. Alright, let's do this. Oh, we do know what they're up to. They were copycatting last we saw them. So we could take a Lightning Dragon to try to disrupt that. That's not crazy, though I think I'm going to work on my own self. And this seems pretty cool too. Just to try to survive one more turn. Alright, let's become a new hero. Gwen or +6/+6. Oh, do we really try to not lose? We could also Geppetto, though if we're going to Geppetto, we might as well just Grandmother. Grandmother for the here and now. That's a toughie. Or Gwen, which is a huge, huge power spike next turn. We're at 11. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Still going to lock onto Ashwood Elm. That gives us 4 different options now to hit a tier 6 treasure. They are still playing Copycat Monster Book. Is that going to be enough? We cut our Ashwood Elm. I think that we are pretty strong here with the double pumpkin comp. Okay, Pumpkin's going to full summon. That's nice. We grab 3 apple trees. That, I think, should be good enough. 2 of the apple trees are going to get scammed out. But the rest should be able to take over. Pair of Cupids, this is looking good. 1 Cupid takes out one of my opponent's characters, and then we get to hit them for the full damage, unupgraded, but 13 down to 13. That felt pretty good. And now we've got 4 different options for tier 6 treasures. Oh, that hurts our pumpkins a little bit. I did that in case we found an evil twin after the fact. Oh, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that we hurt our pumpkins. It also just gave a lot more stats because it also gave it +2. I think it's still worth it. Though if my opponent's playing Good Boy, maybe I do just need to summon as many things with Pumpkin as possible. I think I'm going to go for Pumpkin Summons. I'll still be happy, especially if we're able to Evil Twin this next turn. But I guess we already had an evil twin target. A little bit of muscle memory there for sure. Give him this emote. And see how far we can take it. We're going to summon 4 things off Pumpkin here. Frontline Cupids. Wait, why did we summon that? We summoned an extra thing off Pumpkin for my money. But, whatever. Frontline Cupid. Frontline Cupid backline tree is the exact opposite of the way that we wanted to play this, but it was enough to grab the tie, or to grab a loss because of the Phoenix Angel there. Really close one. Oh, I did eventually decide to just not play that. Okay. Well, now we can move into trees a little bit more. Which I think is good. And there's a tier 6 treasure. Against the ghost, I don't think that this particularly That's a weird word. I don't think it matters too much against the ghost, but playing bigger creatures against dwarves is better than summons. So we'll run with this. Should be good enough regardless, though. Particularly. Who cares? Tier 6 treasures that we'd like. Ivory Owls. Mimic Chest, not so much. Ivory Owls, I think, is the main one. Pandora's Box, we have a... We got some things to discuss if we find a Pandora's Box. I do think this Wonder Waddle will... Actually, that's close. Beauty could beat this Wonder Waddle. And they did. Okay. Our tier 6 treasure is Embiggening Stone, Wand of Weirding, or 9th Book. Well, it's got to be Wand of Weirding at this point. And now we look really, really good if we find that evil twin. It's not quite good enough. Don't want to use it for that. So we probably just do this. That's a lot of stats. Then I think we play 1 pumpkin. So pumpkin definitely going down a little bit in power, but plus 10 health to give each of these plus 20, which means it gives this plus 40 health. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 summons off the pumpkin. I think we probably go for 5 pumpkin summons. Doesn't really matter which Burning Beard we sting. It's a pretty low impact treasure regardless at this point. Okay, attacking into a copycat is really good. Let's see what the monster book brings. Nothing good. And continually, yeah, nothing good. Okay, we survived that. And now we've got to send Echowood over the finish line. And it looks like we get there. Nice. Okay. I guess we could lose this. We're going to trade stuff here. No, we're good. We good. And that's a kill over onto Wonder Waddle. So, on to the finals. And we still have a lot of things that we can triple. That's a good one. Mimic Chest. No. Phoenix Feather, though, I'm excited to take. And we'll toss this. And I'd love to double cast something relevant here. Might even do this. Nah, probably do this. We could double cast this and die for another tier 6 treasure. Something tells me that's not the play. We could grab Robin Hood as a ranged character. Lock onto the Green Knight. All right, I think this looks good. This is indeed a lot of trees, but we're up against a double good boy. Must be a viewer here, because they've emoted us every time, or they just like the emotes. Either way, more power to you. They have found some powerful stuff for the board. We're gonna have a Phoenix Feathered Echo Wood here. Is that going to be enough? Don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, actually, that's a really good hit for us. That allows us to find the win. I have no clue how lucky that was because we don't have the tracker, but some good sportsmanship by my opponent there, and we managed to find the win. So I'm happy that we went for the big bad wolf. It was enough. We could have taken Gwen there as well, but I'm glad that we played it a little bit safe. Wasn't a particularly like crazy board or silly board, but it was some strong Storybook Brawl from a Mad Catter game nonetheless. So a pretty good one ultimately there.